everyone. This is Lotus Burnquist. I'm here with Billy. Billy, can you tell me a little bit about your history in skateboarding and why you're so happy to be a part of tonight?
Most of my time in skateboarding was in the 80s, and then we had film, photographers, the phones were starting to come, so we were able to document skateboarding a lot better then. This era here, the 60s and the 70s, the technology didn't really exist. So the only way I could get to learn about this is to come to the events or actually start finding some of the footage myself. So a really good friend of mine, Damon Dodge, was able to collect him and Kevin Anderson and Bob Moore actually collected about 185 rolls of film from the 1970 to about 1978, and it got shoved into an attic for almost 40 years. It finally resurfaced, and Damon, he passed away, but prior to that, he put together this really great collection of film with Kevin Anderson and Bob Moore, and watching him go through all that, now to come here to meet and see a lot of the guys that were in that is really, it's a really unique experience.
It's amazing, and we're so happy that you're able to be a part of it. And can you tell me, what do you think is your most memorable moment or memory from skateboarding in the 80s?
I was traveling through Europe. We had about 2 weeks to get from England to Sweden. And Neil Blender and I were teaching a summer camp in Sweden with Rodney Mullen. But I think one of those trips over there. Either way, I had 2 weeks to get there, and a group of us, we bought a little mini Austin Mini. It's a little car. Drove that around, and there were no cell phones and all that really weren't happening. So the way you got from place to place, we kept hearing about this ramp in Holland, in this tiny little town. I couldn't pronounce it. They're like, it's the best ramp in the world. So we kept going and going. We actually got to this ramp that they were talking about. And when you hear something, yeah, whatever, it's going to be great, whatever, yeah. It actually was probably one of the coolest ramps I had skated. So when we got there, it's in this park of this tiny little town. So there's like 5 Americans, and a couple of the other guys heard that we were there, so people started coming. So first day we were there was maybe 25 people in the park doing picnics and that. So each day it got progressively more and more, and by the 4th day, the whole park was filled with the community just watching us skate, including the mayor, the chief of police, and we were just like screwing around, but they're like, the American pros are here. And so I guess what it was, it's no expectation, and the surprise of something that happening was probably that's a lot of good memories, but that's the one that came to mind right now. It was really cool, and it's like half the guys couldn't speak the same language, but you didn't care, you're just skating and having fun. And literally, this many people in the middle of a park of this tiny town, and it was just really cool.
Yeah.
That was like probably one of my best experiences.
That's amazing, and it really goes to show that skateboarding is a universal language, no matter where you're from, and everybody understands it, and it's communicated, and that's amazing. Amazing. Thank you for telling me that story.
Sure,
it was wonderful. Thank you. It was very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Thank
Good
you.
luck with your interviews.
Thank you.